just 4 laps remaining. Carl Edwards out in front. He has led
Clear, 3 to go.
the most laps 21 times in his career. He has gone on to win 13 of those races. He has now got a 4.5-second lead over Kevin Harvick, who now has finished second the last 2 races here, and it could be 3.
Yeah, and how about Kevin Harvick and his organization? You know, he's going to finish second. His truck won the race last night with Clint Boyer, so he's put together quite an operation over there.
Yeah, he's been really trying to get his cars where they would outrun the Gibbs cars.
Yeah.
Well, he's done it today. Now Carl Edwards outran him.
And as far as those owner points, as we continue back through the field, Kyle Busch has moved into 16th position. There is Harvick, as he is 4.8 seconds behind. As Kyle keeps picking up spots, the owner point gap is back to 41. It was 81 when the day started.
Yes, they thank Kyle Busch for going out there, not giving up, and gaining at least 20 points in this owner's battle.
White flag is in the air. There is Carl Edwards. He's got 1 more mile to go for his 29th career win. If he finishes it off, it'll be the 4th time he has won back-to-back, and it'll be his 4th win of 2010. And is this a precursor of tomorrow, because he'll start on pole for the Sprint Cup race here at Phoenix International Raceway. Coming out of turn number 4. Who cares that the sun's in your eyes? There's the checkered flag, and the winner, Carl Edwards, by a 5-second margin. It's going to take a long time.
2 in a row.
There's Harvick coming across. This is the battle.
Awesome car, guys. Best car I've ever had in the Nationwide Series. Thank you.
Colin Brown is going to get around Justin Allgaier for that 7th position. You can see Stenhouse, Stephen Wallace round out the top 10, and there is Brian Scott in 11th with a good comeback run by Mike Bliss, who started dead last in this field, to finish in 12th.
I mean, see Allgaier not happy with that move by Almirola.
A little disagreement there.
The crowd in the background as the guys make it down towards pit road. I think
the car next week, 12 just drove in the side of us, killed.
While we get ready for Carl to do the traditional backflip, let's quickly check in with Jamie Little.
And Carl quickly checked in and said, "Is that it? It's over, right?" They said yes. Mike Beam said yes. Mike, 2 races ago, this exact car, Carl was so frustrated with it, down on power. How have you guys come back and made such an impression horsepower-wise with this car?
Well, it's, after Gateway, this car was really good, and, Carl was really frustrated. I got to thank Jack and, and George Gabe on Doug Yates and them. They really worked hard. The guys in shop in Mooresville and Concord, we worked on the body some more, and so it's just really been a group effort for the company. We really wanted to finish this current car season out, and, just really, after the championship was pretty much settled, we just started gambling on things, and it was just too safe before, I believe, and, it's, and luckily I'm very blessed that I get to reap the rewards right now.
The gamble paid off. Congratulations. 2 in a row for Mike Beam and his driver, Carl Edwards. Marty?
And for Mike Beam, he becomes the 4th different crew chief to take Carl to victory here at Phoenix. And we can tell you Brad Keselowski's 4th place finish. He has now tied Kyle Busch's record of 25 top 5 runs. He's got 1 race to break that mark. Well, this is the post-race discussion between Eric Almirola and Justin Allgaier, and we show you exactly why they're having this discussion one more time.
Well, they were battling hard on the racetrack, and then
this is after the race.
This is after the race. Justin Allgaier went up to show his displeasure with the way that Almirola made the pass on him.
Wrong with that, man. We'll work on getting to Homestead. I guess we need to be even freer than we think we are for the long haul. So I'd say most of those guys are probably a little way too free.
Well, let's check in now with Dave Burns.
Yeah, standing by with 6th place finisher Eric Almirola, who had a great race car. Talk about the aggressive pass on the 12 there.
Well, we were on old tires there, and my car was really, really loose. And we had run him down from about a straightaway back. He was fading quick, and when I got to him, he just kept racing on my door and on my door. And finally, I got into one and got really, really loose. And rather than turn left and crash myself, I figured 8 tires were better than 4. I crashed myself at Kansas when he got on my outside, and I wasn't going to do it again.
You started the day with a race car that Pops didn't know if you had much to work with. That 2-tire stop put you in contention.
Yeah, it did. That was a great call by Pops and everybody on this GT Vodka Chevrolet. We had a good car today. Right from the get-go, it took off and was fast. We could run fast lap times on older tires. On new tires, we were just way too loose to get going, and that really hurt us. We couldn't take off and go fast enough at the beginning, and then we'd even out, and then we'd run faster than the leaders. But all in all, a great day for our GT Vodka Chevrolet. Proud of my guys, and man, I can't wait to get ready for next year.
And next week, too. Marty?
All right, let's get down to Victory Lane where the celebration's about to begin. Jamie Little.
All right, Carl Edwards home from his 64th time this year, 2 in a row. Kind of like the Carl of old in your championship season, Carl, 2008. What was it like for you to come back with this car? I asked your crew chief about it. This was the car from Gateway, low on power. You were frustrated. Now you guys come back and you just dominated today.
Hey, the guys have been doing a great job. I got to say hi to Kate and Annie. I love you guys. Just 2 in a row. That's great. And Johnny Moore, who's probably already smashed his TV, he's at home recovering. So we miss you, man. But man, I just can't say enough about Mike Beam, Jack Roush, the guys that are building these race cars. These guys right here, that's the best driving race car that I've ever had in the Nationwide Series. That thing was unbelievable. That was not the driver out there, you know, that was making the difference. That's this race car. So Ford, Fastenal, Copart.com, all the folks that came here to support us, and the fans. You know, this last couple of weeks in NASCAR have been really exciting, and just fun to be a part of it.
How much impact would you say that second practice you decided to sit out? You guys were second quick in the first practice. Then you went over to your Cup car and sat on the pole. How important was that for you to sit out?
That was Jack Roush's call. You know, I thought about it, but I thought, man, I don't have the guts to sit out a whole practice. And Mike Beam said, hey, the car's good. Jack said it's good. So it let me go focus on our Aflac Ford Fusion and get the pole there. And I wouldn't have imagined this thing would be that fast today. So a great day for us. And, man, just unbelievable how fast this thing is. You know, after 3 or 4 laps, I could do whatever I wanted with it. So it's like I don't know, it's just really blessed to have the crew that I have. And once again, hey, Kate and Annie, I love you guys, and I wish you were here.
All right, congratulations. Carl Edwards brings it home in Victory Lane. Doc?
Well, Kevin Harvick has 7 major NASCAR victories here at this racetrack. And Kevin, almost another one today. Good race car. Tell us about your day.
Yeah, hopefully 8 after tomorrow. But our Ream Solar Chevy was really good today. You know, Carl's car was really good too, and we got a little bit too far behind him as we came through traffic there on that restart. But guys did a great job. Had a little bit of trouble on pit road. They did a great job rebounding, which is what you got to do. And other than that, we just had a solid day. So always want to win, but hopefully we can save that for Sunday.
All right, yeah, very, very optimistic, Vince, about what's going to happen tomorrow. Kevin said we got a race car for him on Sunday. Vince?
Joey Logano finished 3rd here today, and I think it says something about the type of program you have when you finish 3rd and you're dissatisfied. But I know you felt like maybe you had a little something better than that after practice. What happened today?
Yeah, I definitely did. You know, in the practice, I thought the car was really good. And beginning of the race, it was so-so. I knew Carl was faster than a 12 in the beginning of the race, and I knew we had work to do. So, you know, we worked on our car. We got it better on a short run, but not as fast as a 60. Carl was just really fast. We did everything we can do at the GameStop Toyota. We just didn't have the speed in it we needed to, and came a little short. I don't know. I go into this place as one of my favorite racetracks, and kind of expected to be up there with a shot to win at it, and we were close. We just needed a little bit more speed. The last 15 laps were as fast as he was. We were way back. So I mean, oh well. I mean, you know, we got the pole today. I thought we were gonna have a shot at winning it, but it came up a little bit short. So we'll go to Homestead and you know, try to get one more win there.
Joey Logano 3rd today. Dave?
Vince, a minute ago we heard from Eric Almirola, and he was talking about how Allgaier was coming so quickly back toward him. Justin, talk to us about where the handling went on the car, and then what happened with the contact with Eric.
Well, first of all, these Verizon Dodge guys do a great job every week, and this week was no different. They gave me a great race car. Obviously, we qualified 3rd. You know, unfortunately, we just, with about 50 laps into that last run there, we just, the handling kind of fell off and the car got pretty tight. And, you know, I was just trying to hold my own. And unfortunately, you know, he got to us and you know, I knew that. And, you know, we were able to kind of maintain there and we were running the outside. And I felt like it was going to be a clean race. And unfortunately, you know, we went down into one and he just kind of drove straight, you know, and he come down afterwards and he said that I was chopping him off. But, you know, we had the same issue at Charlotte. He got up underneath of me and spun out and did the same thing here. And I don't race that way. And I think that's the part that's unfortunate. But nothing that my guys did anything wrong. And I hate it because we tore up a race car when we shouldn't have. But, you know, I made a mistake. I should have just taken a little bit of a breather there at the end. And I pulled up there to show my displeasure and got on the brakes pretty hard to slow down. And when I did, it kind of turned the car sideways. And I probably brushed him a little bit. And then he came back and slammed into us. So it's a shame because we're parked pretty close to each other in the garage, and I know we're going to be racing hard against each other all year next year. So we're going to go give it 110% when we go to Homestead next week, and you know, thank Nationwide for all they do for this series and the fans, everybody. I mean, it's I had a blast out there today all the way until the end, and hopefully the fans enjoy the race.
Marty, he brings a banged-up race car home 8th.
All right, and as we get ready to head for commercial break, of course, our race winner, Carl Edwards, by a full 5 seconds over Kevin Harvick. He led 3 times for 153 laps, including the final 56. And tomorrow, he'll try to be the 3rd to pull off the weekend sweep. Jeff Burton, Kevin Harvick have done it before.